Hi guys. I know I'm posting yesterday's vlog today, actually. But I know there's not a whole lot there. There's a lot of me babbling, discussing that I'm gonna tell you some health updates probably today. And then I never vlogged anything else because, frankly, after my appointment, I was more than a little frustrated and nervous. A lot of stuff, going through my head in regards to that appointment and everything that's being scheduled or was scheduled because of it, on top of everything else that's going on. So I wasn't in a very good place to talk last night. I was really depressed, and mostly I'm just more nervous about some of the labs that I have right now, and some of the stuff that she had told me that was kind of stuff that I was hoping would be an issue for me. I guess I kind of allowed myself a false sense of security by what my family doctor had said. So I will go into more detail about each individual appointment that's been going on here shortly. Mentally, I still don't think that I'm ready to process all of this and all that it means. I know that the testing, there's different reasons why they do it, and I know that they have to go in a certain order. I know that they're testing A because A is most common whenever your symptoms are there, but if it's not that, and it's the easiest to rule out, then they move on to B and C and D. But frankly, I don't like A. I hate A. I don't like that option at all. I don't like option B at all. And ultimately, it all comes down to, in my mind right now, mentally anyway, it all comes down to choices that I have made, either way in the past or, more frequently, and I seem to be following the guidelines of what my doctor tells me to do, or the steps we have to do this one, and I have to make it to a certain point in order for this other medication that would help me more to be approved. I don't know. I'm just not there yet, I guess. Not ready to openly discuss it any more than to say they have reasons to be concerned. There are some risk factors at every one of these appointments to have them concerned, and it's leading to more tests at every one of these appointments. And I've been holding on to hoping that I can tie all of these problems up into one neat little package, and hoping that I can somehow take all these different symptoms and tie them together into, even if it's not, a completely one neat package, tie it together and make it a couple neat packages. But at this point, none of them have turned into one neat package. It's turned into, okay, so here are these symptoms, but are you having this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem? Here, let me press on you here and here, and then it turns into, well, that's a whole nother problem that I either didn't realize was a problem, or I just thought it was tied into something else, so I wasn't worried about it. I'm over it right now, and I'm not getting, the neat little package or packages that I wanted. I'm getting a bunch of messy packages that have their own sets of things that have to happen for them, and it's just overwhelming for me right now. So I do promise to do, and I know I keep saying it, but I do promise to do an update soon about what all is going on, and hopefully maybe tomorrow I'll get it done and over with and can do the update and let you know everything, because as it stands right now, tomorrow I don't have any appointments besides pet sitting, like no medical appointments. And so far today I haven't had any medical appointments, but I am pending one medical appointment test, and I'm pending a new specialist contacting me to set up that appointment. I'm at that point again where I just want to walk away and say I'll ignore it all, and whatever happens, happens. Because that seems easier, less frustrating, more painful, but less frustrating than this altogether. I guess that will be one of the next updates that I do. Just, what are you doing?
Getting my shots.
Why are you doing that?
Because I have to.
Why do you have to get shots?
Because or else I'll never be able to go back to school.
Never. You don't like that.
I don't want to go to school.
Is it gonna hurt? You don't know? You don't remember the last shot you got?
That's in like 2007.
Yeah, like 2006. It's still 2000. Get you back to school today, huh? Yes. Yes. School. Yes. You love school. What if I record you getting your shots? You don't care.
Where am I going to get them anyway?
Probably your arms. Probably up here. I think you're getting 2 of them.
I'll take the shot. Yeah, I'll take that high. Unless I want to do that.
Alrighty. Now we're going to give you this shot here in your deltoid, in your left and your right arm. Mom, we got a VIS fact sheet for you for the Tdap and the Manatra. We'll have you take that off. We'll clean your arm. And we already have the vaccine records here.
Alright, it's a copy for you.
Is it going to go all the way up here?
It may not go up high enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Go
going to
take
get
your
a
shirt
shirt on.
You're fine, it's okay. You're a boy.
Oh,
You run around the house like that all the time.
Well, yeah, because the house is so
That's respectful though, that's very sweet.
So we're going to clean both of your arms first. And then we're just going to go ahead and do both shots. One in each arm.
And you just relax. If you tense, it hurts worse.
Kind of rips through the muscle.
Just drop your arm. Just drop them. There you go. Loose it. Yeah, loose it. Just like that. Like that. There you go. Just stay like that.
Alright.
Alright. Go ahead and put your shirt on.
Alright.
Move those arms. Yep. Keep moving.
Alright, and you're all ready for school.
Got done taking Matthew back to school. We got his shots done, which is awesome. I'm glad that that's out of the way. That's one less thing that I have to worry about. I've been putting them off kind of for 2 days because I had so much stuff going on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I was getting more and more frustrated because Monday they called me at work and was like, you need to come pick Matt up because he doesn't have his shots. So I called and told them that I couldn't pick him up today because I was at work, and I would try to get him into the clinic to get his shots done that night. But by the time I got done going and getting Sean and everything else that I had to do after school in the evening, there wasn't time to go take him to the clinic, so I just decided I would wait. I would take him Tuesday. And then Tuesday came, and I went to my appointment, and while I was there, he ordered some more stuff, and when he got done ordering it, he also gave me pain medicine in the office by shot, and then, in all honesty, wanted me to go to the ER and get pain control done there because there was nothing else they could do for me at the office. And I ended up just taking it easy on the couch and trying to do manage all these other appointments and get them scheduled and get everything done. So it didn't happen Tuesday either. And then yesterday they didn't have school, and then this morning I had a dog visit at 10, so I figured, well, I'll go to the dog visit, I'll go pick him up because the clinic doesn't open till 10:30, and then I'll come back and we'll get his shots done. So in that time, the school called me on Tuesday, and I told them that I didn't have his shots done. I was going to try to do them that day, but wasn't for sure if we would be able to fit in, because it's a walk-in clinic for all kinds of needs, not just school shots. So the whole city can go to the clinic, and once they reach a certain point where the time is going to go to their closing, then they no longer take any anymore. And sometimes that's early and sometimes that's later. It all just depends. So I didn't get that done, and I told him that. So he obviously didn't go Wednesday, and they didn't call me because there was no school for Veterans Day. And then this morning they called me, and I was busy and out, and I didn't have a chance to take the call. But ultimately I was like sitting here thinking, you guys kicked him out of school on Monday and told us that that's his last day until he gets his shots. So obviously if he's not at school, I haven't gotten his shots, I haven't been able to get everything done yet. So why do you keep calling to see where he's at? You know where he's at. You sent him there. I mean, it's common sense. Why are you going to sit there and harass me and send people to the door when you know, as well as I do, that essentially you kicked him out of the school until this certain time. Now, until I produce that paper, he's not allowed back. So until I bring that paper into you, he's obviously at home or somewhere being taken care of. And there's only so much I can do. I was really frustrated, and I think more so this year, or like this time, because I have all my own stuff going on right now, and it takes a while to get into specialists and get the next available appointment. It takes a while to get into do these tests, and they need these tests done so I can go see even my other specialists. Like my cardiac doctor can't do anything until the GI doctor's tests are over. So I have a cardiac doctor appointment, so I need to get my GI stuff done and my lung doctor stuff done. And I need to get all this completed so I can go to this other appointment. He can start treating that, and you can start treating this. So I'm not going to reschedule my specialist or my tests so that I can go spend anywhere between 30 minutes to 6 hours in a walk-in clinic to get his shots that they're due this school year. Like, they're due now, but they're not like extremely overdue. He's been, up to date until he started the school year. So it's one of those things that just really frustrated me today. It irritated me. Like, it didn't irritate me that he got, kicked out of school until he got those shots. I understand the state has their rules and so on and so forth, but don't call me or send like your officers to my door whenever you guys are the one that booted him out. What am I supposed to do whenever I have 3 voicemails from Monday telling me that I need to come pick up my kid? I need to do it now. You called me, you called Sean, you also called my sister to come get him. Because Monday and Tuesday is the only day that between 11 and 3 I cannot leave. That's a job that I have to stay at. So it's like, they didn't even call me, school starts at 8:30, and they didn't even call me between 8 and 10:30. They waited till like 11:15 to call me and tell me that Matt needed to be picked up. So he was like halfway through the day anyway. So that really irritated me, because I have so much stuff going on right now that his shots were not the most important thing. And I know him going to school is very important. You know, he needs to have that learning. He needs to be there. But in comparison to everything else that I've got going on, him not getting his shots on this particular day, when I can't make an appointment to do it, was not, you know, up here. I had two options to get him his shots. One is an appointment based, but the appointments are not for a month out. At least they're like a month and a half out before you can even get an appointment. The second one is the walk-in clinic. And those are the two places that my insurance actually covers. Now, if I want to go spend the $30 in immunization, I can go to the other places. But even that, those are walk-in clinics as well. And I can spend, again, another 30 minutes to 6 hours. And I can drive around town trying to find the smallest wait. And then I have to pay out of pocket. And my insurance does not reimburse me for that. So I didn't have time for that in the last week. So, you know, he is back at school now. He's not happy about being back in school. He wanted to stay home for the rest of the day. But he's back in school now. And so tomorrow I just get to clean up, hopefully, and get caught up on some stuff around the house that needs caught up on. Because I have a lot of that. Stuff like steam cleaning and stuff like that. Said I'm still waiting for a couple phone calls, so hopefully, you know, I'll just enjoy Friday and then everything can be starting again next week, as far as scheduling everything. So we'll see. But right now I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna visit a friend of mine and have some lunch with her, and then I'm gonna go back home and try to start straightening up and getting a couple things done before a dog visit, and hopefully picking up Sean shortly after. So I'll talk to you in a bit.